On to the fourth on the programme, and race number 4 is the first leg of the triple trio. Back to Class 5, the second of Class 5s, and back up to 1,800 metres. The field headed by Wealthy Employee, Mr Monty and Precision Dream, who all take the class drop back into this grade. Mr Monty's won in this class in the past. Dragon Commander dead heated with Fairy Floss last time out. Circuit number 1 returns to the all-weather from barrier number 12, could roll forward. Sky Gem beaten favourite last time out, again back to the dirt here. Fairy Floss dead heated with Dragon Commander's had a run on the turf since finishing in 4th. General Dino is a course and distance winner. Reeves Muntjack's won over this trip on the turf, as has Proud Sky 3 times in actual fact. Golden General, barrier 14 for him, down to a mark of just 16 now. As far as Chung Fa's concerned, just the 11-star win. Has spent some time north of the border as he makes his all-weather debut, Tom.
Open race this, it's probably an understatement really for Class 5, 1,800 metres, and 10 of the 14 runners do like to get back. Might be left to Mr Monty to do all the heavy lifting in front with the 7 pounds off. He had issues last time out, but he's had a couple of trials since. Hard to get a line on that most recent trial, however. Circuit number 1, he's not an easy horse to ride. Golden General, Precision Dream gets into Class 5 for the first time. Then you've got that clump of horses who will likely spread out further than illustrated there. Looks tricky, however, for Reeves Muntjack, drawn gate 13.
Here is Fairy Floss. Now, he did win, albeit a dead heat. Last time he was on the surface. He's backed it up with a nice enough run, and he goes well enough here. He wasn't let go in his track work. Zach Purton from barrier 3, so he's definitely going to get his claims. General Dino, he's a 3-time winner, this horse. He moves nicely. Joe Moreira will take the mount on him. He's in the orange shuttlecloth closest to us, just working with a partner horse, and goes nice. He's got a draw, barrier number 6. He's drawn wide at his last couple. And here is Reeves and Muntjack as well. A little bit tricky for him in the run by the looks of things, barrier 13. But look, he's a nice big strong horse and he's doing nothing wrong.
OK, all right, Reeves Muntjack there. We'll start off with the dead heaters. Dragon Commander and Fairy Floss couldn't be split last time out. Proud Sky, Golden General. General Dino and Circuit number 1 was in this race as well, Tom.
Yeah, and it was a pretty tough win, I thought, from Dragon Commander. He's loomed up here and he's had a real dogfight with Fairy Floss over the final stages. Fairy Floss has since ran OK for 4th after being caught a little bit wide early, and the judge couldn't split them on this occasion. I thought Fairy Floss in this race, Paul, was one of the main protagonists.
Yeah, look, I've got them both in. The thing with Fairy Floss is he's had less starts, and I think he'll be close to the pace, and if it is a slowly run race, he'll get first run.
All right, so Circuit number 1 actually finished last in that race. Difficult to evaluate, I think, Paul. He's run 3rd on this occasion. You've got Regency Gem, Golden General, and Reeves Muntjack in the middle of the pack.
Very hard horse to find, isn't he, Circuit number 1? I mean, he hasn't won. He does a lot of things wrong. In the training track in the morning, he pulls and reefs and carries on. And look, I haven't got him in the end. It's just a bit unreliable for me. Regency Gem, I thought, wasn't a bad run. He hit the line strongly. Yeah.
Circuit number 1, sometimes wonder if he's Arthur or Martha or coming or going. His form's all over the show and he's still yet to win from 22 starts. He had the trail last time out, kept on, but I thought he had every chance. I thought from gate 12 on this occasion he was probably hard to find.
OK, all right. So Sky Gem, who was found last time out, stand off his favourite, albeit at 4.5. This is from Happy Valley. Now switches back to the all-weather. He's placed a couple of times, Tom.
He has, and look, he's a 2-race winner. He was midfield last time, and he battled on fairly in this race behind Nuremberg. He was sent out 4.5 favourite over the 2,200 metres, so he's dropping back 400 and trip here. Look, he's made up a little bit of ground over the final stages, but I wouldn't be getting carried away. He's
been won or placed 12 of his 33 starts in the stables and form, and he is a winner. So, look, I include him in a minor line.
OK. Trappy sort of race this one then, yeah. For the first leg of the 6-up. Paul, Fairy Floss the favourite.
Yeah, I thought this was the hardest race actually. There's plenty of chances in this. I've gone with the horse that's going to be out of trouble on the pace, which is Mr Monty. The blinkers will go back on him. At least he's a 3-time winner. He's had 6 seconds, this horse. He gets an apprentice claim. And if Jerry can rate him well, I think he'll be a hard horse to get past. Fairy Floss was a winner last time he did come on to this, dead heading with Dragon Commander, and Sky Gem wedged in between. 2, 9, 8 and 4.
First leg of the 6-up, and it's very tricky. It might be a race you need to take the field potentially with a few others if you can single a couple of others out that haven't got a lot of form in the race. But Class 5, tough race. Fairy Floss on top, Mr Monty, Sky Gem. I threw in Dragon Commander because I couldn't really find too much else. I've gone wide there if you were looking to play the trio, but if you haven't got the Paul Lally budget, you might need to trim it up a little. 9, 2, 8 and 4.
You might have left a couple of horses out there.
It is. We've all got the 2, 8 and 9 in our numbers, though, so maybe that's something. I've gone with Mr Monty as well from the front, so maybe you can run them off their legs. That was the 4th, race number 5 next up for us. That's the first leg of the triple trio.